Okay, we're back in studio for the final.
This is, I like to think of this as the wrap up.
Yeah, a
this
debrief.
This is, after the event, the commentators stand around and they try and bring a sense of perspective to what has happened.
What
They
went
go through
wrong?
the plays.
Yeah.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that what you were talking? Like sports commentators?
Sports or else like a political event.
Okay.
You need people to be able to digest it.
A military operation. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. This is what happened. This is how many casualties we took. This is
There were 3.
Where did it go?
were
Where did it go wrong? First of all, I commend you, Sona, on having us over to your home. Lovely house.
Thank you.
And it was nice to see in the window your little boys.
Yeah.
My godchildren.
Yes.
Waving at us out the window to their Uncle Coco.
They really love seeing you.
Yeah, and then they saw Matt and recoiled, which I thought was weird.
Yeah.
As if they and they said El Diablo, which is weird. That's Spanish. They're not Spanish. I don't know why.
I had my goat with me. And,
So anyway, but your house is beautiful.
Thank you.
I think you've done a really nice job. It was
So
nice to see Tack.
Yeah.
And your parents were there.
They were there. They're watching, helping watch the boys and stuff.
Yeah.
You only made a few Altadena jokes.
We should encourage the fans to count them.
Yeah.
And if there's over 1,000, which I think there are,
Yeah.
then you win Sentra.
We're giving a gift, a car?
It's not a Sentra we own. You have to go steal it. We'll point it out to you. But it was very nice to be there. And I have to say, very atmospheric.
Yeah.
One of the things that stands out to me the most, and I don't know how it's going to sound on the podcast if you're going to hear it through the mics, but those coyotes that were trapping an animal, that's one of the, I've heard that way off in the distance. I think this was happening in your kitchen.
Yeah.
We heard it so clearly.
Hear it. I've edited it already.
Does it sound crazy?
And it sounds distant, but you can hear it. But the listener should know that it was so much more intense in person.
Yeah.
Even though we've done all we can to amplify it and make it sound as present as possible. It's nothing like the real
it was
thing.
crazy to be there, borderline psychotic.
Yeah.
Because it sounded like they were maybe 35 feet away.
Yeah.
And madness. How often do you hear that?
I would say several times a week.
But are we sure it's just not like some Altadena cult, just some human cult members? And
I'm sorry, you think that they're human?
what's going on up there?
Yeah.
Oh, I think coyotes are killing little critters.
Okay.
What critters are they killing? Do we know?
There's so many random things around, like there's, little things. I don't know.
Yeah, you're real good at identifying species. I'd love it if Sona...
I don't know animals.
I would love it if Sona
know
had a
animals.
nature show. Wouldn't it be great if Sona had a nature show?
Animals
Here we are in the outback,
Right.
and there's something. I don't know what that's something.
It's got
and
ears.
there's something else.
Yeah.
It's a
What's
furry
that?
mover.
There's 3 things, and 2 of them look to be the same thing, and then there's another thing. Nope, that's 3 different things.
And they all-
Welcome to Sona's wonderful world of things.
Sometimes there's a little dog will go out. Sometimes a little cat. Sometimes there's field mice, I think.
It felt bigger, like they had to take it down. Like
Yeah, it felt like
a
something
large
big.
bunny or a raccoon.
Yeah. It
Could have
or
been
something.
a lot of bunnies, a lot of raccoons, a lot of shit.
Andy Richter's been missing.
Oh my
for a while.
god! Oh jeez.
Yeah. I told him
No.
to. Yeah, I told
Andy!
him. I told him to come visit us, and they found his car, but they didn't find Andy,
Oh.
and they found one of his boots. And they found a crudely written note in Coyote that said Andy was delicious, which should clear it up.
Well,
In Coyote, by the way, I
Yeah.
said.
in our conversation, you mentioned that next year you would host us at your house.
I
Do
will.
you still feel that?
Yeah, I've got to get, as you know, I live in an enclave, if you will.
Yeah.
I'll need to get clearance from some of the biggest names in the business.
Okay.
Right.
Hal Niederman, Chaz Palmieri.
Do you mean Hal Needham and Chaz Palminteri? Who are you?
No, these are different people.
Okay, all right.
Stu Beckman. No, these are triple A listers, meaning they all work for triple A. No, but it's Riz Perlman, who's a real Perlman's accountant, and it's insane. So I can't have.
This sounds like you're backpedaling. Do you remember also in the first episode of this summer series, you said if anybody comes over, you go overboard with food. So we expect like a feast.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I would take care of that.
Okay.
I would see to it that our sponsor provides an incredible amount of food.
It's just going to be all whiskey?
A sponsor?
It's going to be a whiskey, and then if you can eat a Solo stove.
You don't want to pay for it yourself?
Bingo.
Okay.
Oh, man.
No. I will check make sure that I'm not in violation of, obviously, and I can't put too fine a point on this, but I live amongst the hoi polloi, the finest royalty, Hollywood royalty, or Holly Weird. You
just keep going. It's awful.
Yeah.
But I would like to host next year, and I think that's something to look forward to because, I mean, we'll have some real celebrity drop-ins.
You think?
Oh, no doubt.
Where's Perlman?
Yeah. Jizz Schmeckman might come by.
I'll take a pass on him if it's all the same.
He's
okay.
Jizz
Schmeckman?
Jizz Schmeckman?
Let me tell
Maybe tell him we're busy.
Jizz shows whether you want him to or not.
Yeah, just put up a black light.
You know.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but Querl Stein might come by. I mean, there's all kinds of. It's going to be an incredible collection of Hollywood once was and Hollywood could be. And
is Jizz a once was or a could be? Depends on what time of day.
Yeah, exactly. If Jizz has been hydrating.
You know what, guys? I don't like this kind of humor.
And can I tell you something else? This guy is low-hanging fruit Jones.
Yeah.
He will go after anything.
Excuse me, you began this whole series by saying we're digitally servicing people with DJ blowjobs.
Yeah, I said digital blowies.
Yeah.
Okay, that was 35 episodes ago. No one
that was,
that.
And also that is high-hanging.
How's that high hanging?
Okay, listen.
Because I took fan service and I made it sound sexual.
Okay.
So that is elegant comedy.
You know what? I've worked with the worst and I've worked with the best, but I prefer you guys.
It's elegant comedy.
Italian food connoisseur hands.
It's called
that makes
comedy.
It elegant?
Look it up, Matt.
So I say we do it at my house next year if I can clear it. And
clear it.
Well, also, there's going to be a paparazzi element. They're all over me. It's very hard for me to go anywhere these days.
There's never any paparazzi.
You know what? I call them and call them.
Yeah.
All I do is call the paparazzi.
I know.
They always say no.
They're pass.
They're just not having
They don't
it.
even say no. They're like, pass.
Yeah, I wore the same thing that Bianca Sensori wears. You know?
Who?
She hangs out with... What's her name?
Why do you know new people?
I think he studies new people's names just thinking, I got to stay relevant, but he doesn't know contextually.
Bianca Sensori, she's the one that's always hanging out with...
Jizz Steckman?
Kanye? She hangs out with Kanye, and she's always wearing, like, nothing.
Oh, it's his new wife.
It's his wife.
Yeah.
Oh, are they married?
Yeah, they're married.
Oh.
Why do you know that?
I know everything.
You don't.
I do.
No,
I do.
You don't.
I do.
Okay.
I do know about culture.
Well,
I do know about culture.
I really do. I will do it next year at my house, and it'll be fun. We'll have a good time.